Hi loves, and welcome back to my channel. It's Dr. Jack of all trades, and this is Vlogmas 2020. While you're here, be sure and subscribe, leave me a comment, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. Hey y'all, it is Christmas gift wrapping day. Happy Vlogmas day 24. Chris, what y'all got planned today? I am gonna try and hurriedly wrap all of these gifts for my grandkids. They are on their way. And I have like big gifts like this and this. So I have got to get started right away. Y'all want to come with me? Let's wrap some gifts. So what I'm doing now is just taking out all of the gifts so that I can separate them into 3 nice piles. One for granddaughter, isn't that gorgeous? And one for grandson number 1 and one for grandson number 2. I think I'm having more fun looking at the gifts than the kids will. So this is all of the gifts that I have to wrap. I thought it was more than this. Doesn't look like that much now. Do I need to do a store run? I don't know. But I thought I had more than this. And maybe I do have more than this. I don't know. Because I've been buying stuff and I maybe have not remembered where I put it. Do y'all do that? Buy stuff like really early in the year and put it away, and then you forget that you've bought it. You don't forget where it is, you just forget that you've bought it. I've done that before. Like if I bought something back in, say, July, and I put it away, I will completely forgot that I bought that in July. Now, I don't do that all the time. My memory's pretty good, but sometimes, particularly around Christmas, I'll forget that I bought a grandchild something and put it away because I just remembered I do have some more things, just some little outfits that I need to go and get. Amazon box full of gifts. So what I can tell right away is that my granddaughter, her pile is much smaller, and it's because she just doesn't have the big things that the grand boys have. Not that she has less. Her things are just smaller. So I think I'm gonna have to run out and find her a big item. Y'all wish me luck. But anyway, let's get back to this. So what I'm gonna do, remember these? Now the bigger items won't fit, but this is gonna make quick work of the kids' things. So I think my granddaughter, she had already picked out the one she wanted. She wanted this snowman. So I'm gonna go ahead and get her started. And yeah, this is gonna make it so easy. The other parts of that are gonna be a little bit more difficult are the adult stuff, because their things go in boxes, and yeah, I don't know if I have enough boxes, but we'll find boxes because I like for everything to be wrapped the same way. All of my presents under the tree will be wrapped exactly alike, and they will match the tree. So, and I have my paper and all of that. But first, let's get the kids out the way because theirs is easy. No problemo. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting the items in the kids' bags. And I'm just really thinking that there's no way possible that I can give her bag to her, and it's much smaller than the boys. You know how kids are, honey. They don't care that it's the same amount of items. It's just not as big as the other, and so they're not gonna be happy. So off to the store I shall go. I must carve out some time to do that. Do you guys ever have that problem? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go and get her some more things because I want her bag to be filled. So we'll go and pick her up some stuff. I know the kind of stuff she likes, and so I'll go and pick her up some more stuff to fill up her bag. Now, for grandson number 1, let's see how big this bag. Let's see. I think I can get this in there. Will this big box fit in this bag? And it probably won't fit. And which means I'll have to come up with a plan B. See? It's not gonna fit, but let us see. Dr. Jock. Rotate. Yeah, it fit, but not much else will. So clearly that's not gonna work. So let me just take that out and put something else in there, put a smaller gift in there. So it looks like the boys are gonna have 2 very large gifts because they both have that little Paw Patrol golf course, which is a kind of big box. So they'll both have that big box, and so I am most assuredly gonna get something for granddaughter so that she'll have a big box. But let me just go ahead and fill these bags up real quick because those kids will be here really soon, and I want to at least have their gifts out of the way. Hey, so I just got word that the grandbabies will be here in about 10 minutes. They stopped to get a bite to eat on the way in, and so they'll be here very soon. So I'm gonna stop what I'm doing, put their things away so that they won't see what's going on. It won't look like I've been in here wrapping gifts, because you know, kids and all, they will be snooping. They know that it's Christmas, pandemic or not. It is Christmas for them, and they are expecting some gifts. So I'm going to put everything away, and I'll pick back up later on tonight after they go to sleep, and then maybe I'll show you how I wrap some of my adult gifts. All right? Y'all stay tuned. I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye. So the kids are inside with Papa, and I am running out to see what I can find, some extra items to put in their bags. So, yeah, I am really, I don't know if I, to you about it. I don't know if I talked to you about it, but I am loving, honey, this little pony. I did some little straw curls on the end with the hot water method. And honey, this is, I'm feeling it. It's so easy. It's lasted for a little while. So, you know, this is a nice little style. It takes a lot of product to lay this 4C hair down, but it works. It's good. I'm not disappointed in any way, shape, or form to say that it's my first time trying it on myself. I've done this style on my daughter before, and of course, for me, I can do someone else's hair much better than I can do my own because I can see better. You know, I can see what my fingers are doing. When I'm doing my hair, it's basically on feel alone. I'm just trying to make sure it feels like it's supposed, like my fingers are going in the right direction. That's literally how I learned to braid. I tell my girls all the time, no one taught me, no one set me down and said, okay, this is how you braid. No, what I did was I would watch like my sisters and the older ladies or whatever braid, and I would watch the way their fingers would move. And so I would, when I tried to do it on myself, what I would do was I would close my eyes and just envision my fingers moving like theirs. So I guess you could say I am a visual learner, which I am. And if I see you do it at least once, I can do it myself. I'll practice it and perfect it and get it done myself. So that's my TED Talk for today. But no, I'm headed out. I got a couple stops to make. It looks like it's probably 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's literally just 5:15. And so it gets dark so early. And we were expecting it to rain today. Not a drop of rain. Had I known that, I probably would have gone on earlier and taken care of what I need to take care of. But oh well. We are headed out now, and it's gonna be okay. I am hoping I can find something. I have a pretty good eye for finding the hidden gems that people will overlook and leave on the shelf. So I think I'm gonna find what I need right here, and then I got to get my gumbo fixings for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna have gumbo. So all right guys, talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so guys, last night was horrendous. Watch my update video to know what happened. But it's gumbo day, so we're gonna keep it moving. Let's get started. Y'all, I was so discombobulated from my video and my software that I was chopping up my vegetables for my gumbo and forgot to show you. But anyway, you've seen me do this before. I have some celery here. I chopped up some green bell pepper, and I'm gonna chop up this red onion. And that's gonna be my trinity that I'm gonna start my gumbo with. So yeah, y'all, I'm getting it together though. But anyway, that's what's gonna happen. Oh, my granddaughter wants to say hey. Come on in here. She's
hey guys, today is Christmas Eve.
Yes, it is. It is Christmas Eve.
That means Santa gets to come.
Santa gets to come. Yes, he does. And what is Grammy making?
Vegetables.
Vegetables. And what am I going to put those vegetables in? Say gumbo.
Gumbo.
Gumbo. Yay, gumbo.
But what about the wrapping paper for Santa to wrap up our presents?
You know, I have some wrapping paper for Santa to wrap up the presents. I have it in a very special place. He knows exactly where to find it. Okay, guys.
Granny, I want my toe.
It's right here. Okay, they're ready for toast. We'll be back in a minute. So I'm just gonna chop up this onion real quick, like not too little, not too big. Just chop it up really, really good. And there's Dylan, and he's about to get fussed at mightily by my husband. But yeah, just chop it up really good. Yeah, and my granddaughter wants to help, so she's gonna make another appearance. Here she is.
I need mac and cheese with some meat.
I got you some mac and cheese.
Yay!
Yeah.
And some chips for you. And some chips.
Chips? Chips? And baby brother wanted to make an appearance as well. So here he is.
Hey guys.
Oh my goodness, you guys. The man of the house wanted to say hi.
Hey guys, look at my queen. And I have a queen with my cat on his head. I had something.
Yeah, okay. They wanted to say hi. All right, let's get ready to start this gumbo. So here's my gumbo pot. My kids always say when they see this pot come out, they know what time it is. Actually, this is my stock pot. So it's for any stock that I'm gonna make, like chicken stock for my dressing or chicken stock for my gumbo. Because of the fiasco that I had, if you saw my update video, I'm gonna have to change a little bit. I'm not gonna be able to, I don't have time, just point blank period, to do the homemade roux, which is, you know, disappointing, but I have the next best thing. Okay, so before you get in my comments talking about this is not a real gumbo because I'm not making my roux from scratch, let me stop you right there. I know how to make a roux, and you see how this says instant roux and gravy thickener? That is how my mom taught me to make a roux. She taught me to make a gravy, which is the same thing as a roux. However, because of the fiasco that I had, I am not going to be able to make my roux from scratch, nor am I going to be able to cook my chicken stock as long as I would like to cook it. Because for my gumbo, I make my own homemade chicken stock. I don't use a box chicken stock or a prepared store-bought chicken stock. I make my own with bone-in chicken so that I can cook it slow and low so that the bone breaks down and the chicken is falling off the bone, almost like a bone broth, but it is tasty. But today, because of my software crashing and I'm staying up till 3 a.m., woo! We're gonna cut some corners here, but it's gonna be just as delicious. Trust and believe. So when you're in a pinch, you can use a prepared roux like this instant roux, but make sure it doesn't taste burnt. Another roux that I like to use is the Tony Chachere's, which is really, really good. You could use this to make your roux for your dressing or just for a gravy. Yum, yum. So let's get started, guys. Time I will do a roux from scratch, and since I don't have time for the all the stuff that I wanted to do with my gumbo, I'm gonna use some chicken broth in addition to my homemade stock, because I normally make my own stock, and I'm still gonna do that, but just to kind of speed things along, I'm gonna put a little extra of that in there. So I will show you how I make my chicken stock or my broth. I always make my own, but okay, so to speed things along in my chicken stock, because I'm not going to be able to cook it for like 3 or 4 hours, I'm going to add a little prepared chicken broth to my stock. Okay, so what I do is to prepare my homemade stock, I start off with some good chicken. I usually like dark meat, and it's bone in. So basically what I will do is take the skin off of the chicken and clear off some of the fat, and then I'll add that to my stock pot. Okay, so for today's gumbo, I'm going to use 4 large chicken thighs. I like to use dark meat because it's a bit more juicy than white, and that's gonna really add to the flavor of the gumbo. And remember, it's bone in because you want those bones to break down, because bones add a really good heartiness to your gumbo. Now on to the seasonings, and keep in mind I told you gumbo is pretty unique to whoever is making it. So for me, I'm going to use a little light salt, bourbon smoked black pepper. I'm going to use a little bit of emeralds, Old Bay seasoning. For my herbs and spices, I'll use a little bit of basil, bay leaves. I'm going to also use some Tony Chachere's no salt seasoning. I'm going to use some salt-free chicken seasoning. and a few oregano leaves. I'm also going to add these Cajun flavor, these McCormick flavor cubes in Cajun style to the stock. And now gumbo filet is something that you add at the end. My mommy and daddy always use gumbo filet. I'm not exactly sure if you are familiar with it, but it's sassafras. And basically what it does is kind of thickens your gumbo. And then also I'm going to add a little bit of Zatarain's blackened seasoning. And perhaps a little bit of Emerald's blackened seasoning. And so those are my seasonings for my gumbo. All right, so to the pot of chicken, I'm going to add all of my chopped vegetables. Just put them all in there just like that. And I'm going to start with my seasonings. I don't really have a specific measurement for these, so I'm going to start off with about a tablespoon or so of each one. I just kind of eyeball it most of the time, but that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to add about 3 or 4 bay leaves. And when the pot is done, just before serving, I'll take these bay leaves out. We don't want anybody choking on bay leaves. You could actually make a little cachet of seasonings where you put all your seasonings in a piece of cheesecloth tied up and put it in there, and that way you just remove the cheesecloth with all the seasonings in it. I'm also going to add my tasso. You've seen me use this before, like in my red beans and rice. Hey, gotta have some sort of seasoning meat. And I'm gonna use my minced garlic, about a tablespoon or so of minced garlic. And then to that, I'm gonna add the prepared chicken stock. And this is gonna kind of help my stock along, since I don't have 3 hours to cook my stock low and slow. So I'm going to add this chicken stock, kind of speed up the process a little bit for me. And then once you've added the chicken stock in there, what I'm going to do is add some more water to fill it up to just about right here, or maybe even higher. And then I'm going to turn the fire on and just bring it to a boil. And then I'm going to, once it comes to a boil, I'm going to turn the fire down and let it simmer for about an hour. And that's going to be my stock. Once I get the stock going, I'm going to start on my proteins for the gumbo. And so I'm going to use some gumbo crabs. Love the flavor it gives. I'm going to use andouille sausage and some wild-caught Gulf shrimp. Got to support our Gulf shrimpers and use the shrimp that is local. So you've seen me do this before as well. Just chop up your sausage, nice and small, however small you like it. I'm gonna put it in a container and place it in the refrigerator to keep it cold. And then I'm gonna start on my shrimp. The shrimp they're not thawed, they're still just a bit, they have a bit of ice on them. I'm gonna put some cold water on them and begin to shell those and get those prepared. So we need to shell them. I'm gonna clean my hands up real good, get me some gloves because that shrimp is cold. And I am going to shell them and devein them. The heads are already off. I bought them headless. So yeah, shell and devein the shrimp. And now that that is all done, we're going to place those in a container and put those back into the cold refrigerator to keep them nice, cold, and fresh. So my stock has been cooking now for about an hour and a half or more, and I'm gonna get started on this roux. So I'm gonna prepare it according to the package instructions, with the exception I'm only gonna use half the amount of water that's required, because the other half of liquid will be my prepared stock. And so I'm just gonna add that until I get it to the consistency I want, and then I'm gonna add that into my pot of gumbo. And it's gonna be really, really good. I can already tell.
Right, Chroma?
As the gumbo cooks, the liquid will thicken. So now it's time to add the proteins, and you do that in a systematic manner. So first I'm going to add my sausage and let that cook for about 30 minutes or so, and then I'm going to add my crabs and let that cook for about another 30 minutes, because you want to add your seafood last. Oh wow, that looks yummy, yummy, yummy. And you can see how the chicken has just fallen off the bone. And so now I'm going to add my shrimp, which is the last thing I add. Your shrimp doesn't take long at all to cook, so you will want to add it last because you don't want it to become all rubbery and overcooked. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm adding my shrimp. This pot of gumbo has been cooking now for probably close to 3 hours. And so the flavors are really, really meshing. But you know what? This pot of gumbo is going to be even better tomorrow. But it's going to be yummy today too. So yeah, I'm just going to add my shrimp and let this cook for just a little bit longer. And oh yeah, I made some rice. I didn't show that, but it's the same rice I made in my red beans and rice video. So yeah, I like my gumbo with a long grain rice. Honey, a bad rice can also ruin a good gumbo. So yeah, doesn't this look delicious? Can't y'all just smell it and taste it? You saw that bay leaf? We're gonna fish those out in just a minute. Hey y'all, I'm hiding out in my bathroom. I'm trying to finish wrapping up the grandkids stuff. Remember I told you I needed to run out and get more items? Well, with the software fiasco, everything got thrown out of alignment and I had to change some things around, but I did get by the store and I did find some things. So let me show you what I got. Okay, so I ran into Walmart and I got a few things. Some stuff that I know that they'd love and that they want. So for my granddaughter, she loves baby dolls. So I got her this Barbie doll set. This is the pool Barbie. So I think it comes with a pool and the Barbie doll. So it comes with these things. And she has a ton of Barbies, so they can all have a pool party. Okay. And I also got her for the pool party. What's a pool party without a mermaid? So I got her the mermaid Barbie. How cool is that? And she has purple and pink and turquoise hair. So I got her that. And she likes to carry, she wants a baby with a stroller. I didn't find a stroller, but I did find this little wagon with a baby doll in it. What a wagon. So she's gonna love that. She needed some extra stuff. And this will be her big gift that isn't wrapped like the boys. And I went ahead and got the boys something else too. They love Paw Patrol. So I got grandson number 1. I got him Chase like this, and he has to have a soft toy. So I got him a soft toy like this. I'm whispering because they're right outside. Okay, and I also got grandson number 2. I got him Marshall, and his is a Snuggie like this, and it's a snuggle up. It has lights and sounds and says phrases, so I got him this. It's for grandson number 2. And for granddaughter, I got her this. I got her Sky because she likes Paw Patrol too. Okay guys, let me hurry, put these in the bags and get out of here, because I think they're on to me. Oh, and I almost forgot. I ordered from my nail girl some nails for Christmas, and they came. I wasn't sure if they were going to make it in time for Christmas, so I want to show you guys the beautiful work she does. She does an acrylic press-on nail, amazingly beautiful. So her own style. And so, and her nails are very reasonable. So, I love wanting her style nail. Let's see, let me show you. You get 24 nails for $19. That's pretty amazing. So I'm anxious to put these on. Ready? Okay, I gotta go. Because I think they're coming. Okay. Whew. Done. So let's get in here and see what these people are doing. People, this is just a small sampling of the family, and they are. This is Jerry J. Phillips. Y'all follow her on Instagram.
Hey guys,
She's
Merry
a
Christmas.
social media mogul.
Merry Christmas.
And her husband, what my teacher wears.
Hey, listen here, y'all.
What my
We
teacher
had this
wears.
relationship, me and this thing right here, we had a relationship once a year. So that when I get to share it, it's very intimate. You understand? So I'm allowing you in. So consider yourself blessed.
Highly favored.
Highly favored.
So they are getting them some gumbo. I wanted to show you guys the pot, but doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to. But maybe I can squeeze over here. The hubby will let me get a spoonful and let the people see what's in the pot. Let them see what's in the pot.
No.
Yes, look at that, y'all. Look at it. Oh my God. Okay. All right. If I must say so myself, I think I did pretty good. But yeah, so guys, we're going to eat. So guys, we're gonna eat and everything, and we're gonna wind this shindig on down. And so I hope you all had a great day, a wonderful Christmas Eve, and you had fun with family and friends. And listen, you guys have a great night, and I will see you all tomorrow. But before you go, make sure you like this video, leave me a comment, share it with your family and friends, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Y'all be easy. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching, but before you go, don't forget to enter the giveaway. I'll be announcing one winner or winners on January 1st. To enter, like all my Vlogmas videos, comment on all my Vlogmas videos, and follow me on Instagram at drjjack1908. See you tomorrow.